The devastating 2025 wildfire left a trail of destruction in its wake, displacing thousands and affecting some of the most iconic neighborhoods in Los Angeles. In this video, we'll take a look at the celebrities who tragically lost their homes, shining a light on their resilience and efforts to rebuild after the tragedy. This isn't just about fame and fortune. These stories show that no one is immune to nature's wrath, and many stars have channeled their loss into inspiring acts of support for their communities. Let's start by looking at the areas most impacted and the celebrities who called them home. Miley Cyrus lost her Malibu home once again after rebuilding it following the devastating 2018 wildfire. The singer and actress, known for her resilience, expressed her devastation over the loss, but has used the tragedy to spread awareness about wildfire preparedness. Miley has consistently spoken about the emotional toll of such destruction and has advocated for climate change action, emphasizing the need for systemic environmental protection. In addition to her outreach, Miley has supported recovery organizations and called for stronger community safety measures, demonstrating her commitment to making a difference while inspiring others with her message of rebuilding and hope. Pierce Brosnan's beachfront property was reduced to ashes during the 2025 wildfire, marking another tragic loss in an area often hit by natural disasters. The former James Bond star has been a vocal environmentalist for years and has used this tragedy to raise awareness about the urgent need for better wildfire prevention and stronger disaster responses. Brosnan made generous donations to local recovery efforts and personally thanked first responders for their courageous service. Known for his philanthropic work, Brosnan has also emphasized the importance of rebuilding sustainably and protecting vulnerable communities. His advocacy continues to inspire environmental action and support. Sandra Bullock's longtime Calabasas home was completely destroyed in the wildfire, leaving the beloved actress devastated. However, Sandra's dedication to supporting disaster relief has only strengthened in the wake of her loss. Known for her significant contributions to past recovery efforts, including hurricanes and wildfires, she pledged to use her platform to help displaced residents rebuild their lives. Sandra has expressed her admiration for the community's resilience and plans to lead new initiatives for fire-resistant homes. Her generosity and involvement have not only brought attention to wildfire survivors, but also provided much-needed financial and emotional support during difficult times. Jason Momoa's Topanga Canyon home was destroyed by the wildfire, marking a painful loss for the actor, who has a deep connection to nature. As an outspoken advocate for environmental conservation, Jason has always championed sustainability and ecological preservation. In response to the tragedy, he amplified his calls for stronger protections for fire-prone areas and increased community resilience efforts. In addition to financial contributions to relief organizations, he has supported eco-friendly rebuilding projects in the affected areas. His activism, rooted in his cultural heritage and personal beliefs, continues to raise awareness about the devastating impact of wildfires on both people and ecosystems. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade lost their Beverly Hills home in the 2025 wildfire, a heartbreaking event that devastated the couple. Despite their personal loss, they quickly turned their grief into action, sharing messages of hope and resilience on social media to uplift displaced families. Gabrielle and Dwayne have been longtime advocates for community support, using their platforms to raise awareness about disaster relief resources. They also donated to local organizations assisting with rebuilding efforts and emphasized the importance of mental health support for survivors. Their strength and empathy have made them a beacon of hope during this difficult time. Lady Gaga's Pacific Palisades property was destroyed in the wildfire, adding to the heartbreak for the pop icon and philanthropist. Known for her generosity, Gaga immediately reached out to support displaced residents and emergency responders. She has a history of donating millions to disaster relief efforts and has used her platform to amplify fundraising campaigns for wildfire victims. Despite her personal loss, Gaga remained focused on helping her community recover, encouraging fans to contribute to relief organizations. Her compassionate leadership and unwavering support have made her an inspiration to those affected by the tragedy and to her global fanbase. Chris Hemsworth's Los Angeles home was severely impacted by the wildfire despite the extensive precautions he had taken. The Australian actor, known for his role as Thor, has long been committed to environmental causes and disaster relief efforts. Following the destruction, Chris used his international platform to draw attention to the severity of the wildfire crisis and fundraise for victims. He donated generously to local relief funds and urged fans to support rebuilding efforts. His efforts have not only provided financial aid to affected communities, but have also highlighted the importance of preparedness and resilience in the face of natural disasters. Sofia Vergara's Beverly Hills estate was engulfed by flames, leaving the actress and entrepreneur devastated. However, Sofia has been known for her ability to remain strong in the face of adversity. After the loss of her home, she immediately mobilized support for relief efforts and encouraged her fans to contribute to wildfire recovery funds. Sofia also participated in organizing events to benefit first responders and displaced families, demonstrating her commitment to community care. Her leadership in post-tragedy relief has made her a respected figure not only for her talent, but also for her compassion and willingness to help rebuild her community. Jonah Hill's Malibu vacation home was lost in the wildfire, marking a heartbreaking loss for the actor and director. Known for his commitment to environmental sustainability, Jonah has used the tragedy to advocate for eco-friendly rebuilding initiatives. He has supported organizations dedicated to constructing fire-resistant homes and protecting natural habitats in fire-prone areas. In addition to his financial contributions, Jonah has participated in public discussions about climate resilience and the importance of adopting sustainable practices to mitigate future disasters. His proactive approach has made him a prominent figure in promoting environmentally conscious recovery efforts for communities affected by wildfires. Kim Kardashian's Hidden Hills home suffered significant damage during the wildfire, forcing her family to evacuate. Despite the destruction, Kim quickly turned to her social media platforms to raise awareness about emergency preparedness and wildfire safety. She shared resources for evacuation plans, donation opportunities, and mental health support for those affected. Known for her influence, Kim's efforts reached millions, helping to spread crucial information during the crisis. She also donated to local fire departments and relief organizations to assist with recovery efforts. Her advocacy demonstrated the power of using a public platform to provide support and guidance during natural disasters. Leonardo DiCaprio, a passionate environmentalist, lost his Beverly Hills residence to the wildfire. For years, Leonardo has been an outspoken advocate for climate action, and this personal loss reinforced his commitment to the cause. He immediately pledged donations to wildfire relief efforts and continued to raise awareness about the link between climate change and the increasing frequency of devastating fires. His foundation, known for its environmental initiatives, has supported projects aimed at wildfire prevention and ecological restoration. Leonardo's response to the tragedy has highlighted the urgency of global climate action, while also providing vital support to affected communities. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi lost their Montecito home in the wildfire, a devastating blow to the couple. The pair have long been known for their charitable work, and they quickly took action to assist with recovery efforts in their community. Ellen shared emotional messages about the importance of unity and resilience, while Portia focused on raising funds for displaced families and wildlife rescue organizations. Their efforts included organizing benefit events and donating to rebuilding projects. Despite their personal loss, Ellen and Portia's commitment to helping others demonstrated their unwavering dedication to making a positive difference in the aftermath of tragedy. The Week lost his stunning mansion in the Beverly Hills post office neighborhood to the devastating wildfire. Known for his success as a global music sensation, the tragedy marked a personal loss for the artist. In response, The Week pledged financial support to wildfire relief efforts, emphasizing the importance of community resilience. He used his platform to encourage fans and fellow celebrities to donate to organizations aiding those displaced by the fire. The Week's quiet but impactful response underscored his compassion and commitment to helping rebuild the lives of others affected by the disaster. Reese Witherspoon's Pacific Palisades home burned down despite extensive firebreak efforts to protect the property. The Academy Award-winning actress and producer expressed her heartbreak over losing her family home, but focused on supporting others affected by the wildfire. Reese worked with local charities to provide aid to displaced families and first responders, donating funds and raising awareness through her social media platforms. Known for her leadership and advocacy, Reese has continued to promote disaster preparedness and recovery initiatives, using her influence to ensure affected communities receive the support they need to rebuild and recover. Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry's Malibu retreat home was engulfed in the wildfire, marking a significant loss for the couple. Despite the devastation, both Orlando and Katy channeled their energy into aiding recovery efforts. They donated to local relief funds and partnered with organizations dedicated to assisting displaced families and wildlife affected by the fires. The couple also spoke openly about the emotional toll of losing their home, offering solidarity to others facing similar struggles. Their commitment to rebuilding efforts and environmental advocacy has highlighted their compassion and dedication to making a positive impact in the wake of the tragedy. Denzel Washington's Los Angeles estate was lost to the wildfire, but thankfully, his family was safe. The legendary actor expressed his gratitude for the safety of his loved ones while mourning the destruction of his home. Denzel quickly turned his focus toward helping others, making substantial donations to relief organizations and personally thanking first responders for their efforts. Known for his quiet philanthropy, he also supported rebuilding initiatives in his community, emphasizing the importance of unity and resilience during difficult times. Denzel's leadership and generosity have made a lasting impact on those affected by the wildfire. Gwyneth Paltrow's Los Angeles home was destroyed in the wildfire, a heartbreaking loss for the actress and founder of the lifestyle brand Goop. In response, Gwyneth immediately pledged donations to organizations aiding wildfire victims and used her platform to raise awareness about disaster relief efforts. Through Goop, she organized fundraising initiatives to support displaced families and first responders. Known for her focus on wellness, Gwyneth also highlighted the emotional toll of such tragedies, encouraging her followers to prioritize mental health during the recovery process. Her proactive efforts exemplified her dedication to helping rebuild her community after the devastation. Dr. Dre lost his Calabasas home to the wildfire, a significant loss for the iconic producer and rapper. Despite the destruction, Dr. Dre quickly pledged funds to support community rebuilding projects in affected areas. His contributions to local relief organizations focused on both short-term aid and long-term recovery efforts. Known for his philanthropic work in education and the arts, he extended his generosity to wildfire victims by supporting housing initiatives for displaced families. Dr. Dre's resilience and commitment to giving back have demonstrated his strong ties to the community and his determination to help others rebuild after such immense loss. Jessica Alba's property in the hills was completely lost during the rapid expansion of the wildfire. The actress and businesswoman, known for her eco-conscious lifestyle brand, responded to the tragedy by donating to wildfire relief funds and partnering with organizations focused on sustainable rebuilding efforts. Jessica has been a vocal advocate for creating fire-resistant homes and promoting environmental sustainability. She also shared her family's evacuation experience to raise awareness about the importance of emergency preparedness. Her dedication to community support and her emphasis on rebuilding with safety and sustainability in mind have made her a key figure in post-disaster recovery efforts. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen lost their Beverly Hills estate in the wildfire, an emotional blow to the beloved couple. Despite their loss, they immediately took action by donating to relief organizations and publicly supporting fundraising campaigns for displaced families. Chrissy, known for her candid and heartfelt social media presence, shared their experience and urged her followers to contribute to recovery efforts. John and Chrissy also collaborated with local charities to provide aid to first responders and wildfire survivors. Their generosity and willingness to use their public platform to support their community have earned them admiration and have inspired others to help. Ellen Pompeo lost her Malibu home in the wildfire, a devastating loss for the Grey's Anatomy star. Despite the tragedy, Ellen focused her energy on supporting first responders and displaced families. She has long been vocal about her admiration for firefighters and emergency crews, using her platform to highlight their heroic efforts. Ellen donated to relief organizations and participated in fundraising events aimed at providing resources to those affected by the disaster. Her unwavering support for the community and her advocacy for stronger disaster preparedness measures have made her a prominent voice in post-wildfire recovery efforts. Aaron Paul's residence was among the homes destroyed in the wildfire, marking a heartbreaking loss for the Breaking Bad star and his family. Aaron, known for his kindness and connection to fans, responded to the tragedy by contributing to local relief organizations and sharing messages of solidarity with those who also lost their homes. He has been actively involved in efforts to rebuild affected communities, emphasizing the importance of unity during times of crisis. Aaron's humility and generosity have resonated with his followers, who have praised his dedication to helping others navigate the aftermath of the disaster. Khloe Kardashian faced devastation as the wildfire destroyed yet another Kardashian family property in Hidden Hills. Despite the destruction, Khloe remained focused on supporting her family and community. She shared updates about the fire's impact and resources for donations and emergency preparedness on her social media platforms, reaching millions of followers. Khloe also contributed to recovery funds and partnered with local charities to provide aid to displaced families. Her resilience in the face of repeated loss has inspired many, and her efforts to bring attention to wildfire relief initiatives have played a significant role in supporting rebuilding efforts. LeBron James's Brentwood mansion was severely affected by the wildfire, though his family was able to evacuate safely. The NBA superstar expressed gratitude for his family's safety, while acknowledging the overwhelming losses suffered by others. LeBron immediately sprang into action, offering support to displaced residents and donating to relief organizations. He also highlighted the importance of community resilience and disaster preparedness through his foundation's outreach programs. LeBron's commitment to giving back, both on and off the court, has earned him admiration as a leader in times of crisis. His efforts to support recovery initiatives have provided hope to those affected by the wildfire. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds lost their vacation home near Topanga Canyon in the wildfire, a devastating blow to the couple who often retreated there for family getaways. Despite their personal loss, Blake and Ryan quickly pivoted their focus toward helping displaced families and first responders. Known for their philanthropic efforts, the couple made substantial donations to relief organizations and used their platforms to spread awareness about wildfire safety and rebuilding initiatives. Their commitment to supporting affected communities while maintaining a positive outlook has inspired many, demonstrating their resilience and dedication to making a difference after the tragedy. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's Calabasas home was reduced to rubble in the wildfire, leaving the family heartbroken. Despite the destruction, the Smiths immediately stepped up to help their community recover. They made significant contributions to local relief funds and used their influence to advocate for stronger disaster preparedness measures. Jada also shared messages of strength and solidarity with displaced families, while Will praised the bravery of first responders. The couple's dedication to supporting rebuilding efforts and their continued involvement in community outreach have highlighted their compassion and leadership in the face of loss. Jeff Bezos' Beverly Hills property was destroyed in the blaze, adding to the staggering toll of the wildfire. While known primarily for his role as the founder of Amazon, Jeff took swift action to aid recovery efforts, pledging substantial donations to wildfire relief funds. He also emphasized the importance of addressing the environmental factors contributing to wildfires and funded initiatives aimed at long-term climate resilience. Bezos' contributions to recovery and rebuilding have been seen as an important step toward using his vast resources to support both immediate disaster relief and future prevention efforts. Sofia Coppola, the acclaimed director behind films like Lost in Translation, lost her Los Angeles residence in the wildfire. Despite the heartbreaking loss, Sofia has remained focused on rebuilding and helping others in need. She has collaborated with local charities to support displaced artists and filmmakers affected by the disaster, providing financial aid and resources. Sofia has also advocated for eco-friendly rebuilding initiatives to create fire-resistant homes and protect vulnerable communities. Her efforts to blend creativity with compassion have reinforced her reputation not only as a talented filmmaker, but also as a dedicated advocate for community resilience and recovery. Demi Lovato lost her Beverly Hills home in the wildfire, an experience that deeply impacted the singer and actress. Known for her openness about mental health, Deme has used this tragedy as an opportunity to advocate for trauma support for wildfire survivors. She has spoken candidly about the emotional toll of losing a home and emphasized the importance of accessible mental health resources for displaced families. In addition to making donations to relief organizations, Deme partnered with charities that provide counseling services for trauma victims. Her vulnerability and commitment to helping others have made her a powerful voice for healing and recovery. Ben Affleck's Pacific Palisades home was completely destroyed in the wildfire, marking a significant personal loss for the actor and director. In the aftermath, Ben expressed his heartbreak, but also his gratitude for the safety of his family. He has since been heavily involved in relief efforts, contributing to local funds and using his public platform to raise awareness about climate-related disasters. Known for his philanthropic work, Ben also visited affected areas to offer support and highlight the need for sustainable rebuilding projects. His actions have reinforced his dedication to community outreach and disaster resilience during a time of immense loss. Oprah Winfrey's estate was impacted by the wildfire, marking another blow for the beloved media mogul, who has faced previous natural disasters at her Montecito property. Oprah has long been a leader in supporting disaster relief, and she immediately pledged significant donations to aid wildfire survivors. She used her global platform to raise awareness about the destruction and the ongoing need for resources. Oprah's generosity extended to organizing direct aid for displaced families and rebuilding projects. Her continued commitment to giving back in times of crisis has reinforced her reputation as a humanitarian dedicated to uplifting communities in need. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson's home was destroyed in the wildfire, leaving the Hollywood power couple devastated. Despite their personal loss, Tom and Rita were quick to respond, donating to local recovery organizations and encouraging others to support relief efforts. The couple has been known for their philanthropy and community involvement, and they took an active role in helping displaced families and wildlife rescue groups. Their resilience and public support for firefighters and first responders have earned them widespread praise. Tom and Rita's unwavering dedication to helping their community recover has served as a reminder of the importance of compassion and unity during difficult times. Gal Gadot's home was lost in the blaze, a heartbreaking event for the Wonder Woman star and her family. Gal expressed her sorrow, but remained focused on supporting wildfire relief efforts. She made donations to organizations aiding displaced residents and used her platform to spread awareness about rebuilding initiatives. Gal also emphasized the importance of recognizing the environmental factors contributing to wildfires and supporting sustainable recovery plans. Her strength and generosity have made her a role model for resilience, and her active participation in recovery efforts has highlighted her dedication to creating a safer, more prepared community. Viola Davis lost her Los Angeles residence in the wildfire, adding to the long list of personal tragedies that struck the entertainment community. Despite the devastation, Viola channeled her grief into action, making significant contributions to local relief funds and partnering with organizations focused on rebuilding efforts. She has long been an advocate for marginalized communities and used the disaster as a platform to raise awareness about the importance of equitable access to recovery resources. Viola's heartfelt messages of unity and perseverance have resonated with fans and survivors alike, reinforcing her status as both a trailblazing artist and a humanitarian. Zendaya lost her Los Angeles home in the wildfire, a devastating event for the multi-talented actress and activist. Despite her personal loss, Zendaya focused her energy on raising awareness for displaced families and supporting environmental sustainability efforts. She has long been a vocal advocate for marginalized communities and used her platform to highlight the importance of climate action and wildfire preparedness. Zendaya donated to local relief organizations and participated in rebuilding initiatives aimed at creating fire-resistant housing. Her resilience and commitment to helping others in times of crisis have further reinforced her reputation as a compassionate leader and role model. Serena Williams' home was destroyed in the wildfire, marking a significant loss for the tennis legend. Serena, known for her strength both on and off the court, responded by contributing to recovery efforts for displaced families and first responders. She used her influence to encourage donations and spread awareness about the long-term impacts of wildfire devastation. In addition to financial support, Serena emphasized the importance of rebuilding with sustainable practices to prevent future disasters. Her leadership and generosity in the wake of the tragedy have demonstrated her unwavering dedication to making a positive difference and supporting communities in need. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck faced a devastating loss as their shared Los Angeles property was engulfed by the wildfire. The couple, known for their charitable work, took swift action to aid recovery efforts. They made significant donations to wildfire relief funds and used their platforms to call attention to the importance of disaster preparedness and community support. Jennifer and Ben have also been involved in initiatives aimed at providing temporary housing for displaced families. Their response to the tragedy has highlighted their commitment to using their influence to support rebuilding efforts and inspire others to contribute to disaster recovery. Zendaya's name stands out again due to her ongoing advocacy. But as mentioned earlier, she has continuously supported wildfire recovery efforts and environmental awareness. She has leveraged her public presence to ensure sustained support for those affected by natural disasters, reinforcing her role as a leading figure in both the entertainment world and humanitarian causes. Angelina Jolie's Los Angeles home was severely damaged in the wildfire, though she and her children were safe. Known for her humanitarian work, Angelina immediately turned her attention to aiding wildfire survivors. She made significant contributions to local relief organizations and worked closely with charities providing support to displaced families and wildlife rescue groups. Angelina also called for increased attention to climate change as a factor in extreme weather events. Her dedication to rebuilding efforts, combined with her commitment to advocacy, has made her an inspiring figure during times of crisis, demonstrating both resilience and compassion in the wake of loss. Keanu Reeves lost his home in the wildfire, adding another chapter to the actor's long history of personal challenges. Despite his loss, Keanu responded with characteristic humility and generosity. He made donations to local recovery organizations and remained involved in community rebuilding efforts, focusing on providing resources for families who lost everything. Known for his down-to-earth nature and kindness, Keanu's response included public support for emergency responders and disaster prevention programs. His quiet resilience and dedication to supporting others have further cemented his status as one of Hollywood's most beloved and compassionate figures. Taylor Swift's Los Angeles home was lost in the wildfire, a devastating event for the globally renowned singer-songwriter. Known for her philanthropy, Taylor responded swiftly by making substantial donations to local relief organizations and using her platform to amplify support for displaced residents and first responders. She also encouraged fans to contribute to wildfire relief efforts and shared heartfelt messages of resilience and hope. Taylor has long been committed to supporting communities during crisis, and her generosity and leadership in the wake of this tragedy demonstrated her dedication to helping others rebuild their lives after such immense loss. Beyoncé and Jay-Z's Beverly Hills estate was destroyed in the wildfire, marking a significant personal loss for the iconic power couple. Despite the devastation, they quickly mobilized their resources to aid recovery efforts. Known for their charitable foundations, both stars made generous contributions to wildfire relief funds and partnered with organizations that provide housing and financial assistance to displaced families. Beyoncé's heartfelt posts and Jay-Z's support for sustainable rebuilding highlighted their focus on community recovery and resilience. Their commitment to helping their neighbors rebuild and recover underscored their role as influential figures using their platforms for positive change. Rihanna's Los Angeles property was engulfed in the wildfire, adding another layer of tragedy to the devastation in the area. Despite the loss, Rihanna responded with resilience and compassion, making significant donations to relief organizations and launching an initiative through her Clara Lionel Foundation to support emergency response efforts. Known for her commitment to humanitarian work, she also raised awareness about the importance of climate resilience and sustainable recovery practices. Rihanna's advocacy for vulnerable communities affected by disasters and her financial contributions to rebuilding efforts showcased her dedication to making a lasting impact beyond her success as a global superstar. Harry Styles lost his Los Angeles home to the wildfire, an emotional blow for the singer and actor. However, Harry quickly channeled his grief into action, contributing to local recovery efforts and using his influence to raise awareness about the need for disaster preparedness. He made donations to support wildfire victims and shared messages of hope and solidarity with his fans and the community. Harry's involvement in post-disaster relief efforts further demonstrated his empathy and commitment to giving back. His ability to inspire others to support meaningful causes has solidified his status as a beloved figure, both on and off stage. Drake's Beverly Hills mansion was severely damaged in the wildfire, leaving the rapper devastated. Despite his personal loss, Drake used his influence to raise awareness and contribute to relief efforts. He made generous donations to local organizations aiding displaced families and supported initiatives focused on rebuilding fire-resistant homes. Drake's commitment to helping his community extended to working with charities that provide temporary housing and financial support to wildfire survivors. Known for his connection to his fans, Drake's actions served as a reminder of the importance of unity and support during times of crisis, reinforcing his role as a compassionate leader. Selena Gomez lost her Los Angeles home in the wildfire, a devastating blow to the singer, actress, and philanthropist. Despite the tragedy, Selena was quick to take action, donating to local relief organizations and using her social media platforms to encourage her followers to support wildfire recovery efforts. Known for her advocacy for mental health, she also emphasized the emotional impact of losing one's home and the importance of trauma support for wildfire survivors. Selena's resilience and compassion have inspired many, as she continues to use her influence to help those affected rebuild their lives and find hope in the aftermath. Chris Evans's Los Angeles home was destroyed in the wildfire, marking a significant personal loss for the beloved actor. In response, Chris showed his characteristic humility and generosity by making donations to aid first responders and displaced families. He also shared messages of solidarity and support for those affected by the disaster, urging his fans to contribute to relief efforts. Chris has long been known for his dedication to social causes, and his involvement in the wildfire recovery highlighted his commitment to using his platform for positive change. His compassion and leadership during this difficult time further endeared him to his fans. Robert Downey Jr. lost his home in the wildfire, adding another chapter to his journey of personal resilience. The actor, who has overcome immense personal challenges throughout his career, immediately stepped up to support his community by contributing to rebuilding efforts and relief organizations. Robert also promoted sustainable rebuilding initiatives, emphasizing the importance of constructing fire-resistant homes. His generosity extended to organizing fundraisers and supporting environmental projects aimed at wildfire prevention. His ability to turn personal hardship into meaningful action showcased his role as both a Hollywood icon and a dedicated advocate for positive change. Brad Pitt's Los Angeles home was reduced to ashes in the wildfire, marking a profound loss for the acclaimed actor and humanitarian. Brad has long been known for his commitment to rebuilding communities, as seen in his work with post-Katrina housing projects. In the wake of his own loss, he made substantial donations to relief funds and partnered with organizations focused on sustainable construction for wildfire victims. Brad's efforts to support displaced families and rebuild fire-resistant homes reinforced his reputation as a compassionate leader who takes action in the face of adversity. His generosity has left a lasting impact on recovery efforts. Will Ferrell lost his home in the wildfire, a devastating event for the comedic actor beloved for his larger-than-life roles. Despite the emotional toll, Will responded with empathy and humor, sharing heartfelt messages of support for his community and raising funds for disaster relief. He donated to local organizations and partnered with charities that provide assistance to displaced families. Known for his humility and down-to-earth nature, Will's efforts to help others rebuild their lives demonstrated his deep sense of community and kindness. His actions inspired many, reinforcing his legacy as not only a comedic legend, but also a compassionate humanitarian.